No, it's nice. I gotta admit, I always feel really awkward walking up here. Like not that I have a fear of public speaking. I'm totally comfortable right now. It's the walking up part. Like, you know, I always feel like my walk is really misinterpreted. Like in my head, when I walk, you know, I hear the intro to a James Brown song. You know the part where the band gets there at 7, they start playing. James Brown isn't even in the building. Like he's out beating his wife. He's not going to show up till like 8:45. But the band's on stage, you know, with the ba 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 ba, and that's what I hear in my head when I walk. You know, I got the ba 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 ba. You know, and people they really interpret my walk in one of two ways. The first way I feel is kind of forgivable. The first way mostly happens in stores, you know, grocery stores, hardware stores. Has anybody here been to the Home Depot? You know, that like 12-acre store full of tiny little metallic parts, and just like walked right in, found the exact thing they need. You know, I'm here for 3/8 of an inch turnbuckles. It's like, oh yes, there's 2 left. I'll take them. And, you know, and walked right out. It feels so good. Like no, it's amazing. But the trick with that is you got to walk confidently, right? You know, you walk like James Brown's in your head, yeah. All right, and you're moving along, and you are not carrying a basket, you are not pushing a cart, because I'm a man. You know, I know what I'm there for. I know where it is. I didn't take a basket because I have hands, and I'm not pushing a cart because, you know, just because there are no more baskets, there's carts the size of baskets that are like 10 times more unwieldy. No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm walking like I know exactly where that thing is that I'm getting. And if I have to walk confidently up and down every aisle of that store, I'll do it because, you know, because I'm not stopping to ask for directions. That's absurd. But people will stop me, you know, they'll pop out of the display. You know, like, hey, do you have, quinoa salted kale chips? Yeah, I'll send. You know, I walk confidently. They assume I work there. You know. The other assumption that people make about my walk is they see me kind of like slouching along with my elastic spine and they're like, oh man, that guy is stoned. And, you know, I don't even smoke weed. Which, whoa, hey, easy guys. And I know that's an unpopular opinion. Alright? Lots, this is Santa Fe, everybody smokes weed. I don't even smoke weed, like you know, but people seem to really have a huge investment in me smoking weed. Like, you know, friends I have, they're like, oh, you should just do it. It'll be great. You're gonna, you know, it's the best thing ever. And it's like, why do you have an investment in all the different words I can come up with the color of your shirt? Like, why do you really want to know the elaborate backstory I've created for this shiny penny with a scratch on it?
It was in the war.
Yeah, I don't get it. But people when they see me walk, they assume that I smoke weed and they're like, oh, that guy will sell me weed. But because they're a bunch of stoners, they come up and, you know, they can't say like, pardon me, sir, my bet you have some marijuana you could sell me. No, it's all in code. Like, hey, you know where Mr. G and his two sisters live? Like, hey, did you make it to the safety meeting? You know, it's, do you like green lights? Sure, I get there faster. It's fine. You know, so like I just don't get what people's involvement in my personal fulfillment is. They want me to smoke weed. I think I'm like be more fulfilled as a person.
Just blaze it.
So shut up. So that's got me thinking about a lot about fulfillment. Fulfillment. You know, we're all looking for it, right? We're all looking for fulfillment, and I did a little bit of research on this, and I discovered that there's a correlation between when you get older and the more fulfilled you feel in life. And at first I thought that was weird. You know, old people always seem cranky, but where's the fedora? Hey. But I realized it's absolutely true. As a 20-something, you can have stories like, you know, I woke up, I climbed to the top of this mountain that nobody's ever scaled before. You know, I base jumped off. I rode my motorcycle down horribly recklessly. Once I got down, I had 6 cheeseburgers and 37 beers. You know, I copulated with a beautiful 20-year-old for like 4.5 hours straight, and then I slept for 12 hours without having to pee once. And when I woke up, I felt great. Yeah, but how does that make you feel? Angsty. But then you go to the you know, the old people, the people at the other extreme. You know, you talk to them and they say, you know, I finished my jigsaw puzzle today. It was 2 Dalmatians. They serve chocolate pudding. I prefer fruit cups. And oh boy, that episode of Matlock was a doozy. So really, it was a wonderful day. It was truly wonderful. I feel fulfilled. You know, and I think it's just about managing your expectations, you know? Like if you guys had come here with lower expectations, you'd be laughing now. Anyway, I'm glad you did come here. I'd like to thank again the Jean Cocteau for hosting us. I'd like you all to check us out at waywardcomedy.com. Waywardcomedy.com.
Waywardcomedy.com.
We're all funny, if you haven't noticed. Sorry about that. Cubby, for you know, putting on our MC.
Yay!
Yeah!
And you know, get home safe or come to my house. It's fine. Yeah. Good night, everybody.